Okay, and so now we got Dream 2, the Flower Garden. There's some interesting stuff in this level, and if you ever played this game when you were a kid and you were like me, this is the level that I used to love this game, but I could not get past this level, and this is where the kind of puzzle platforming aspects of it really kind of take hold. We actually cheese several of those things that you're supposed to do in this level in the run, but it's still pretty challenging as levels go. Anyway, though, this is actually the most challenging cutscene skip in the game. You've got to do the jump skip 4 consecutive times to actually skip this cutscene. Now, it may be possible that you only can do it 3 times, but I haven't been able to figure out the timing if that is the case. And it's only like a 2-second time save if you don't skip one of the cutscenes, if that. Or if you only jump 3 times, if that. So I'm going to save state here real quick, just in case I screw it up. But I'm going to show you what happens if you don't go far enough. And you'll think you went far enough, but you won't. So here we go. And I activated the cutscene right away. Don't do that. See? Right there. You would think that slope is far enough to not activate the cutscene, but you would be wrong. Now, unfortunately, at this point, if you are on PB pace and you're doing this at, I don't know, about a 26 pace or above, or 26, 27 pace or below, this is unfortunately a reset. Even though you had a really good mushroom forest and you did that really well, you're still going to lose about, I guess I would say on average 12 to 13 seconds on this cutscene alone. So, unfortunately, if you don't get the skip, you do really probably need to reset if you're at that point. But if you're not at that point where you're working with 27s, maybe 28s, and you get caught by this cutscene, I mean, just go with it. There's probably extra time to save somewhere else, and this is probably the most frustrating cutscene skip in the entire game. So don't get down on yourself if you don't skip this cutscene the right way. It's fine. I was doing this this game as part of a marathon like 2 months ago, and I got caught by this cutscene. So it happens, and you know, it's okay. Like, this is really not a big deal until you're kind of in the 27s, 26s. So, anyways, we're going to reload our save state and do it the right way. And there you go. Now we're past it. 4 skips, 4 jumps. Then you're going to come over here. I'm going to save state right here. And so I always come to the edge of that ledge and feed the monkey right there. I just find that easier because you avoid that snake. You can jump and punch that snake, jump and punch that bee. If you time it right, you punch that snake right there. Do not punch the spiders in the string. If you punch them in the string, they will come after you. And then you can see I'm climbing this tree right here. Now, you'll notice I'm jumping as I climb the tree and actually not supposed to get hit by the pollen like that. But jumping and climbing is something you're going to want to get really good at as you play this game. Because it's going to save you a lot of time. When you climb as the monkey or as the lizard climbs a little faster, but the monkey or the mouse, when you climb walls, it is pretty slow. So you want to get the timing of that jumping. Now, if you're jumping past a platform, let me just show you this real quick. Alright, I'm going to have to kill this spider real quick to demonstrate. But if you're jumping past a platform, you will almost always land on that platform, even if your button presses are timed correctly. So you may have to adjust your jumping, and usually if you jump a little slower past the platform, sometimes you don't land on it. Anyway, just expect to land on the platforms, I've found, because it seems like the timing is inconsistent if you're jumping up a tree like this. Alright, so this next part is actually, you're supposed to come over here, and you're supposed to go down to the left the way they want you to do it. Go down here, get the lizard, and then climb all the way back up and fly up as the bee. What I'm about to do is something that I actually saw in Joka's, AGDQ run in January. And this is a new way that we've been doing it ever since then. I believe somebody came up with it before. I'm not sure who that was in the community. But basically, we're going to go to the right here so that we don't have to ever go down and get the lizard. So, I'll show you what I mean. We're going to come over here. We're going to kill our monkey friend. Then we're going to come up here. And you're going to hold down right as you drop down here, and you'll just grab onto that block. And then what you're going to do is you're going to press down, and you're going to hold left, just jam it. And then climb up here, and then feed the bee. Now, if you don't feed that bee fast enough, within like half a second, he will walk towards you. And I'm actually going to explain something with the bee real quick, too, while I'm down here. So let me save a state here. So there's our friend the bee. Now let me explain how the bee works. The bee is kind of annoying because you would think that he would be able to flap his wings, you know, however many times, and then he would fall. Because he can only stay in the air for a specific amount of time. But the way the bee works, it's not how you would think. So I'm going to feed the bee. And I'm gonna fly out over this platform. We're gonna kill the pollen. The pollen is the worst enemy in the game. And I'm gonna flap my wings here. Now, if I don't flap my wings at all, I'm still gonna run out of energy and fall because he can only stay in the air for so many seconds. Even if I'm falling down, and you'll see this in Nemo's house a long way, if I stay in the air for long enough, I just won't be able to flap my wings anymore. I might fall right into a pit. So that's something you want to be aware of when you have the bee. So I'm going to show you this entire sequence. So you come over here. Obviously, you've already come down with the monkey. Grab the bee. Fly up here. This bird is going to come up here and drop an egg. You can go over him if you want. Just be careful. Tap, tap, tap. Come on down. And sometimes I get hit by that pollen. Sometimes I don't. Grab that key. Cancel before you hit those spikes because it's instant death. And come down here. And now ideally what you want to do is you want to damage boost off the tree right there. And if I had enough health, which I don't because I was demonstrating, you would damage boost off that bat as well. And then take an intentional death right here. The reason why we take that intentional death is for two reasons. One, it gets you back up here faster than actually completing the segment. Two, if you don't take that intentional death and you come up the right way, oh, he respawned. Look at him. Look at that guy. Look at that joker. That stupid little rabbit will throw Easter eggs at you. And he doesn't spawn if you come straight up here after dying. If you don't die, he will spawn, and it's really hard not to get hit there, and it's a time loss. I mean, just plain and simple. Now, next you're going to come over here, and you're going to jump into the water, and you have the tadpoles. Now, the tadpoles are annoying because they seemingly spawn in random places. And I'm going to save state right here. Alright, so you're going to go up here, and you're going to wait for this egg, and come down here, and damage boost. And you can see I damage boosted to the right there, and you can probably tell what was supposed to happen. I was supposed to end up on this branch right up here. It obviously didn't work. I came too far down the hill for it to work. So we're going to reset. We're going to try it again. Wait for the egg. See, and I jumped too early that time. Jump too early and you'll get knocked back. Jump too late and you won't make it up on the branch. Yep, and we almost had it. And here we go. Boom. Now I'm up on that ledge. That saves about 15 seconds, because otherwise you would have to come over here and get that lizard right there. And then get him, come over here, climb up the tree, get off on the top ledge, grab the key, and get a move on. Okay? That takes way too long. So we really want to do that tree skip right there. Now, the thing you do want to watch out for, I'm going to try to see if I can... We're going to wait for the egg. We're going to go. Boom. Now we're up here. Now, the thing that you do have to watch out for, I'll save state right here, is if I jump off of here, watch what happens. There's that snake down there. If you've only got one chiclet of life, you have got to remember that that snake is down there. Otherwise, you completely just burnt your time save. So if I come over here and I jump, I still get hit by the snake. The only safe way to do this would be to come down here, jump over the snake, and keep going. Now, I know that's a time loss, but it's still way better than taking that 15 seconds on that on getting that lizard. Anyways, and then you just come on over, finish the level. And that's the Flower Garden. It's one of the most complex levels in the game, probably, in terms of exploits and the way that we get through it faster than it was supposed to be, but that's the level. So, next level is an auto-scroller. So, there you go.